Okay, I'm driving north on I-95. You see that pink light up there? Now I'm gonna pan over to the west. And you can clearly see that that is where the sunlight is coming from. Right? And as you can see on the clock here, it is 5:49. That means it is 40 minutes before sunset. And we have passed winter solstice, so we got more light hours. But yet, we got this pinkish light up here on the sky. And that light, no matter what Poltergeist is telling you, or anyone is telling you, I know where that light comes from. It's coming from Wormwood, Nibiru, Hercubolus, Nemesis, Doomshade, Fury Dragon, Red Dragon, whatever name it has by the ancient. Now I'm coming out here in the open. I have a video sequence over here. As you can see, I'm recording right now. That shows a red horizon in the north. You see the pinkish light. And over there, that's where the sun is, right there. You see that? That's the sun over there. And it's not set yet. So that's how it looks. That's Nibiru's light you see here. Or Wormwood's light. Right there. In your face. And on March 26th, the woman clothed with the sun, with a crown of 12 stars, the moon at her feet, and Venus in her womb, ready to give birth to the unborn child. That is the marker. Yeah, and that clothed with the sun is not our sun. Read Revelation 8:11. It says clearly, a star. A star. What does that mean to you? That means it's something that is shining. Right? Over and out. Well, you've seen a little regarding Nibiru, Wormwood, or whatever name. Well, I'm driving here on 295 in Florida. In the foreground we see a pretty neat bridge and a nuclear power plant. And a few miles back I passed a mosque. And speaking about mosque, it seems like, and this is from before it's news, but the bill is correct. There's no gimmicks here. It's not a lie. Democrats' Sharia resolution in Congress, that's the title. So it says that the House Judiciary Committee is considering a resolution that would outlaw any and all speech that criticizes Islam, even if that criticism is true. House Resolution 569 threatens the ability of everyone to report facts about Islam that make Muslims feel bad, which is already a tenet of Sharia law in every Islamic country. True. This is a clear violation of the First Amendment, and many Americans will not believe who is supporting this resolution behind the scenes. The H Resolution 569 condemning violence, bigotry and hateful rhetoric towards Muslims in the United States was quietly introduced by Democrats just before the House adjourned for its Christmas break. We often see resolutions like this passed and then later reintroduced as a binding legislation for the Senate to consider, which would make speaking up the truth about Islam is punishable crime in America. The 73 CO sponsors or co-sponsors of the bill are all Democrats, but according to reliable online conservative newspaper 100%fedup.com, this Sharia
resolution is being backed behind the scenes by House Speaker Paul Ryan and Homeland Security Committee Chairman Mike McCall. This is expected of Speaker Ryan due to his internationalist bent towards all foreign immigrants, refugees and illegal aliens. It's surprising to many. However, Republican McCall is quietly throwing his support behind the measure according to numerous sources. We did some digging and discovered that the following. Back in June 2015, McCall fired all national security expert advisors on radical Islam for the Committee on Homeland Security without any explanation and replaced them with a head-in-the-sand multiculturalists who support unlimited Islamic immigration. I'm not really gonna read all of it. It's not really necessary. Yeah, I don't subscribe to Islam. I don't subscribe to Muhammad. Allah is not the true God. Muhammad is not a prophet by any means. And let me tell you why. The reason for why I am against it. Because does the Quran promote killing non-Muslims? Yes. Was Muhammad a pedophile? Yes. Married a 7-year-old consummated when she was 9. Was he a hypocrite? Yes. Had more than 4 wives, while his own teaching prescribed maximum 4. Was Muhammad a tyrant? Yes. He had people assassinated for unflattering poetry. Does Islam promote slavery? Yes. Does Islam promote adultery? Yes. Sex with slaves. In Europe, having trouble with Muslims immigration? Yes. Are Muslim birth rates significantly higher than of Western countries? Yes. And the list goes on and on. And now we are looking to pass such a bill, apparently. And it will come through, I'm pretty sure. All the bills that is presented and not really done anything about is being nice and easily implemented into the law system. Because no one is saying no. Because everybody has their head in their sand or down in their cell phone, looking at their selfies on Facebook to figure out how popular they are and how ridiculous that really is. I'm not even on Facebook. I don't take interest in Facebook because Facebook is just one giant, I don't know, what do you call it, self-indulgence. It's a spy page checking up on me. But tonight, Mr. Obama is going to speak with Anderson Cooper, who is a CIA agent placed there at CNN in order to twist and turn reality. And our pig in office is going to talk about guns in America. And he's going to talk live, and he's going to talk warm-hearted how bad it is that Americans have guns to defend themselves against foreign and domestic enemies, such as someone who wants to rob you in your own home or get rid of a tyrannical government. Well, I still have the stance that we should not resort to violence, but I think we are beyond any turning back from having a bloody revolution. But a bloody revolution, we will just have UN running around over here. And as I've said a couple of years ago, I mean, if we have a revolution, those that comes against you, shoot them like a dog, because they're gonna kill you. It can be a thug, it can be someone in a uniform, UN, it can even be one of our own soldiers. Do not give away that gun. Stand fighting for your freedom, for your right to live and live free in this country. Scripture says that the Antichrist will overcome his enemies, meaning the United States will also cease to exist as a sovereign country. But that don't mean we have to go down without a fight. So you know my stance now. NRA is encouraging the police to resell all seized guns back to the American people. And there is a lot of backup on that. The police understand. You see, it's not all cops that is bad. There's a few of them, tough titty. There's rotten apples everywhere. But again, we have the right to defend ourselves against foreign and domestic enemies. We have that right, and we should exercise that right, and we should exercise no matter what they legislate in that corrupt government. Exercise First Amendment, not standing down. That's my stance. But as you see here, I'm driving on I-95 North in Florida and into Georgia, and you can see the red horizon, and that is something I'm seeing every single day. No exceptions. I see it every day, and it's not the sun that is giving this light. The light is simply too reddish, and it happens while the sun is most high on the sky, and that don't produce a red horizon. It is the glow from Nibiru that you're watching. There is no mistake about it. You can bury your head in the sand. You can choose to say that it's not real. But by doing that, you're also denying the facts that ancient cultures has written down of what they described they saw in heaven and what happened on earth when that object was shown in heaven. And I don't want to hear this BS about the earth is flat. I don't subscribe to that, and I'm pretty tired of this new trend there is on YouTube. Honestly, I am. Oh, another thing. North Korea distractively, according to the news media, has test detonated a hydrogen bomb, producing a magnitude earthquake of 5.4. You want my honest opinion? It's a hoax. It's just as hoaxy as global warming. If there's anything that is heating the planet up, it's Nibiru. You see, distractions are thrown out in our face all the time, and they're coming more and more rapidly, or what will you say, with a higher frequency and higher intensity. Just like, the coming destruction of this beautiful planet that we're living on, which has been taken over by Satan and his minions. And now they have a 1 billion men army disguising themselves as peaceful and tolerant, yet they promote killing of anyone who is not one of them. I mean, the world is going to shit. It doesn't really matter what I sit here and say, actually, because it's already finished. It's already prophesied. And again, now that we know that all prophecies from the Old Testament, New Testament, they have all been fulfilled except those who has not been fulfilled yet, because they're not in the timeline yet, but they will. I think it's time that you search in your heart for the truth, because the truth shall set you free. It will. You might leave this planet a little earlier than you expect, but you will die free if you choose to believe. It's entirely up to you. I'm not forcing you. I won't ever try to force you to do so. No. Pointless. You have to find it yourself. You need to seek inwards and ask upwards for guidance, because troubled times are coming. Very troubled times. But don't be troubled. Raise your head. Look up. Keep an eye on that sky. It's all about heaven. God bless you.